woodcutters do not want those woodcutters' ears to eavesdrop our vows. Margarita followed him, and on they walked for 1,000 steps more. The sky darkened, and the maiden trembled. She pleaded, "Please, my love, let us return home. The cloud is dark, and if 100 flakes should fall, the path will vanish, and they wouldn't ever find us at all." But the shepherd had seen a hunter several trees away, and he did not want the hunter's eyes to spy on their kisses. He replied, "Courage, my love, my dove." I keep doing that. Yeah, it's really weird. Where was I? "Courage, my dove. One more step." "Hey, Mars, how's it going?" 100 steps later, a very white light flared far in the distance, and Lucian clenched his beloved's hand more tightly because he desperately wanted to reach it. Snow had begun to fall, and the young maiden desired to go back. She dragged her feet and pleaded, but Lucian gripped her hand tighter and dragged her. Margarita wept. "Please, if you love me, stop and let us try to find the way home." But the young man no longer heeded her. Yeah, Margarita tried to stop him whilst the light before them continued to grow. He let go of her hand and proceeded alone. Margarita fell upon the ground while he disappeared into the storm. Thus she gathered all her courage, took her skirt in her hand, rushed to stop him because she truly loved him and did not want any harm to befall him. But Lucian, feeling his hands being pulled back, turned around with a face which no longer seemed to be his own, and screamed, "Begone, you jealous harpy! Why do you linger still? She is calling me with a voice." She is calling me with a voice that nary 1,000 nightingales can match. That looked like a W at first. "And here you are, crawling like a choked crow. Begone!" And saying this, he turned away from her. But Margarita did not relent and grabbed him by his pants. So the young man turned with a stone in his hand and hit her hard on the face and disappeared, leaving her upon the ground. When Margarita opened her eyes again, the snow had ceased falling. The night was silent, but the light was still there. Enveloped by terror, the young girl ran away as far as she could. When she was found the following morning, her golden hair had turned to white, and her face, once sweet and beautiful, was now disfigured by a long scar. Nothing was again heard of Lucian, and no one ever ventured into the woods again. Whoa. Alright, that was a story. So, yeah. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Guy apparently went crazy walking his lover into the woods and then started calling her a jealous harpy. I don't know what. There's a door here? There wasn't a door here before. Alright, that's cool. They really did change a bunch in this game, and I think that's cool. Alright, so even though it's gonna make it hard for me, that's alright, it's fine. Stove. I guess. Oh wait, I forgot I could do. Alright, I can do stuff like that. Alright. I don't need this fire or anything yet, I don't believe. Stove, what the fuck, been lit? Yeah, that must happen all the time, you know? See, this is why people should stop that rail. What expect to find? I don't know, I was just looking. Jeez, calm down, people. Let's see, rarely goes. But the woods are fun, sometimes. Alright, so... Oh, what's this? Oh, come on, more reading? Okay, it's very bad shape. I fear it might crumble in my hands. Alright, so I need something else to pick that up with, I guess? What else do we have in here? I always forget I have to actually pull the doors closed and shut. Puddle. This, sir, is not a puddle. soft roots. Some roots. They seem soft and easy to cut. Sounds good. What's this? A wheel? What? Ooh. Chain link, some... Alright, so... looks probably I gotta connect something to that, like a bucket. I think there was a bucket in this game. Oh man, they actually show this better. I like that they touched everything up. It looks a lot better, at least. Yes, this is a horror game. I actually played this game before, but they decided to add an extended edition, and they changed a bunch of it, I guess, and added more story. An ordinary rectangular notch. In its center lies a shiny slot, filtering a weak something. So I'm trying to see if I remember anything. Nothing. Alright, cool. I'll leave it alone for now then, because I don't know. Let's examine the puddle. Stagnant water perhaps formed after a rainstorm.
Tell me, what do you fear?
I fear you, ma'am. So, alright, let's try cutting the roots since they say they're soft. Puny knife is going to be tough, but... Isn't going to be enough to do the branches. I need something up the job. Alright, cool. I need a better knife, or an axe, or something. And why does it have to be soft? Why didn't they say it was like a hard root? Then automatically I would know, oh, my knife is no good for this job. No jump scares yet. So far, I just got into the house, and then I read that book. So, you haven't missed anything. Oh, a drawer. Oh, what's wrong with the drawer? Come on. Okay, there. Small table, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, I don't stop for a meal. Alright, cool, yeah, because, you definitely need a table if you're hungry. Drawer. Drawer? Drawer. Come on, drawer. What? Stop. Drawer. Okay, never mind. The drawer doesn't want to open. I thought that was... Isn't that the symbol they give me when I can... Yeah, they give me the hand symbol when... Pull the table. Pull it open. Whatever. Alright, so... yeah. I don't think this door opens, right? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Old saw. No saw. Unfortunately, it's broken. Alright, cool. Man, I really thought I'd remember... Well, I don't know if they changed things, and that's why I'm not seeing what I need to see, but... Yeah, I definitely thought I'd remember more. Let's move these out of the way. Oh, I can move. Alright, so... get out. What's under here? There's gotta be something, right? Oh, no, don't tell me it's a book. Not the book. Not the dreaded book. This is my worst nightmare. More reading. No. Okay, that's just broken saw bits. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else? Alright, let's check the inventory. Okay, flowers, yep. Ooh, a lamp. Oh, I got a lamp now. Alright, so... I don't know what that means, but... Ooh, I'll take it anyway. Oh, I can't light the lamp? What should I do with the lamp? I'm gonna go burn this maple leaf, just because. Let's see if I can burn the maple leaf. So, I don't see any other purpose for it. Maple leaf, be gone! Ah. Wait, it said something. Wait, what? Oh, it just says lit stove. Man, alright. This thing is really bugging me. Like, I want to get into this drawer. It looks like looks like I should be able to do something, and if I can't, it usually tells you. And I keep hitting the table because the aiming is really bad on this. Open the table. Open it. Open it. Open. Right, okay, there it is. It's stuck. If only I had some kind of tool to break it open. Let's see. I don't have a tool, but what about this knife blade? No, of course not. What was I thinking? Alright, let's, reading. Oh my god, are you long? Oh man. Oh, I'm so bad at reading too. Alright. These seals, therefore, if created and positioned fittingly on the door as explained here, hit her to, what? Hit here? Hit here to? I think that's what that word is supposed to be. Will render it impossible to be opened by those who do not ken the ritual to destroy the power and melt the immaterial binds of which the seal is a padlock. It is a manner of putting to the test the resolution, the will, and the intelligence of whoever seeks to break it. In this manner, only those who demonstrate to be worthy of the treasures of knowledge contained beyond that door can access it. And only strength and intelligence used together will be the key to access such treasure and secrets. The rest of this volume will illustrate the manner for melting these seals. Okay, never mind. Including the ritual and necessary equipment for such an objective. Much will already be known to those who are knowledgeable in alchemy practices or ken the connections between matter and form. But we want to help those who are totally ignorant of such matters so as to provide a point of departure for those wishing to also conjure harder magic spells and rituals into practice. What remains to be described is the seal called that of the five eyes, as it is ken by those who know magic and spells. It is one of those most powerful seals and can find and represents the maximum test of value and knowledge for those who try to melt it, because it is intended to safeguard the secrets of the species which raise the most pity in those who are righteous. Whoever possesses the courage to try will have to use the symbols of the deepest essence and must be willing to make some sacrifices. In fact, after having united the ceremonial knife with the most refined substance of fire, as we have adhered to describe, whoever seeks to accomplish the ritual will have to use the knife upon himself to shed blood in uncontaminated water, so that a sort of bridge is created which connects the warm and dry element to a cold and wet one. It is important however that to stabilize this connection, a source of sunlight must be presented to hit the water with its rays. If everything is performed correctly, the seal will melt and the candidate will be capable of seeing the image interrupted as if it were present inside of him. Oh, okay, so I'll be able to see it inside of me? Weird. As these seals usually do when they preliminarily ritual is performed successfully. In the particular case of the seal of the five eyes, one must remember that this is destined to contain a source of intimate pain and torment. The brave one must recognize the pain of the mother and show pity and compassion through contact with the faces of the innocent. As per rule, the seal provides an incomplete representation which the celebrant must complete, establishing a connection to the material world through what he can find externally, near the place where the seal was found, and which forms part of such place. What? As demonstrated of the proper execution of the rite, the officer will witness a vision as the